So the brand new Sakamoto Days chapter just leaked, and that shit was fucking insane, bro. Spoilers ahead if you haven't read it, because I'm about to rip the biggest spoiler of all time right now. Osuragi is dead? Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way, bro. They took out my baddie? So the chapter starts soft. Looks like it's a backstory to how Shishiba met Osuragi. And I'm guessing Shishiba says something slick and nice, because then Osuragi starts smiling kind of and giving a look that doesn't look mellow tone and just, shallow. And it cuts back to, Osuragi and Shishiba facing off against Oki, old dude, I think his name is Torres, and Uzuki. Oki immediately tries to cleave them in half, but they jump over that bitch, and that's followed up by Torres, who does some type of earth-style bending move, which causes the ground to crumble. Then they start falling into the bottom floor, where there's a bunch of different assassin members waiting for them. Them assassins thinking they're getting a big payday, but to Osuragi and Shishiba, they a bunch of fodders. And they start handling that shit with ease. I mean, look at Osuragi, she dancing and cutting them at this point. And in the next panel, it's followed up by Shishiba, who is just laying everybody out with a hammer with little to no ease. Everybody starts getting in a bag, starts going crazy, to the point where these people start defending themselves with a goddamn steel door, and they start holding back Osuragi. Bet Shawty puts the buzzsaw to the wall, and next thing you know, she starts going round and around and around, just cutting and dicing everybody that's in her fucking path. But all that comes to an end when Takamura comes out of Uzuki. When everybody senses that demon Takamura, bro, Oki and Torres are shook. Just look at my go Uzuki just crouch behind him in that stance, because you know what that stance means. Bro, Uzuki starts murmuring some fucking gibberish as he crashes down and faces up with his first opponent, being Osuragi. And next thing you know, Shawty already got her shit packed up, and not just that, her buzzsaw weapon got fucking destroyed. All that in front of her mans. We then get a scene of Shishiba holding Osuragi in his hands. We don't know if she's dead or alive at this point, but then he starts cutting back and goes for Uzuki. They start clashing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until it gets to the point where this man Uzuki got that shank right up Shishiba's neck. Bro is about to lay out Shishiba until something comes in and blocks his attack, and Uzuki is just glaring at that motherfucker. You would think it's someone crazy, right? Nah, because the person who saved this man Shishiba's life was the sniper dude. I honestly forgot his name, because bro has been gone for like 50 chapters, I think. But one thing I do know for sure is this man is saying some shit to Uzuki about him packing up Osuragi, because we already know this sniper dude is in love with Osuragi. But I told y'all it doesn't matter how much people come in to help Shishiba, because if this